Tottenham boss Nuno Espirito Santo has confirmed that Steven Bergwijn has travelled to France, but Heung-min Son and Eric Dier haven't, as Tottenham prepare for their first group stage game in Group G in the Europa Conference League, and also a match preview in this video. Spurs are also keeping an eye on AC Milan midfielder Kessie, and will Harry Kane be signing a new Spurs contract in the coming weeks? Welcome back to the channel, hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Now let's start by talking about Tottenham's next competitive game, which of course is this Thursday in the Europa Conference League, our first game in the group, in Group G, where we will be travelling to France playing Stade Rennais. Now, Nuno Espirito Santo has confirmed in his press conference on Wednesday that Heung-min Son and Eric Dier have not travelled and will not feature in this game. Nuno Espirito Santo has also stated that he is unsure whether the pair will be fit for Sunday's Premier League game against Chelsea at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He said, "I cannot say, they are improving day by day, they are getting better, but along with the South American players, we still have to assess them. Steven Bergwijn is better, he travelled with us, he trained today, and yesterday he is much better." Now, my thoughts on this, I don't think any of us thought that Heung-min Son or Eric Dier would be in this squad on Thursday to face Stade Rennais, but how important is it that both of them do play and feature against Chelsea on Sunday? And of course, Christian Romero, Giovanni Lo Celso and Davinson Sanchez will be back on Saturday. So hopefully they will be in contention as well to play or feature in the game on Sunday. Great to have Steven Bergwijn back for the trip to France as well. And earlier on today, Tottenham Hotspur tweeted, showing a video of Harry Kane getting on the plane. So Tottenham should have a fairly decent squad going out to France, and I'm hoping that we'll get the win. Now, please do let me know your thoughts and your score predictions in the comment section below. For the Stade Rennais game, I'm actually going to go for a 2-1 Spurs win. And the other thing is, this will be the first European away trip for a lot of Tottenham Hotspur fans, the first time since March 2020, as UEFA have lifted the ban for away fans for these group stage games. Absolutely delighted with the news. Tottenham Hotspur have been provided with 530 tickets for visiting supporters in this game in France, so it should be a great evening. I am actually travelling down to France Thursday morning, coming back very, very late Thursday night. It's going to be a very, very long day. But as you all know, watch this channel on a regular basis. I love watching my club home and away, so I'm really looking forward to it. And it should be good. It should be a good experience, and I'm hoping that we get the 3 points in the group. Now, as you just heard, I've gone for a 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur win. This is my predicted lineup. This is what I think that Nuno Espirito Santo will go with on Thursday evening. Golini in goal, and then the back four of Doherty at right back, Davis at left back, Tanganga and Rodon in the centre. And then I'm going to go for Harry Winks. I'm going to go for Tanguy Ndombele to get his first minutes of this competitive season. Dele Alli. I'm going to go for Lucas Moura. I'm going to go for Brian Hill. And I'm also going to go for Harry Kane in the team. I think that that is a very strong starting 11 in the Europa Conference League. I think that Nuno Espirito Santo will want to win this game. I think he will go out to win it. And I think that this is, when you look at that team, if Nuno goes with this team, it's a very, very strong lineup. It's a lineup of worthy of getting the 3 points for us in this opening game. And it is so important to start new competitions like this. Of course, it is our first group stage game, so it would be great to start with a win. And I tell you what, I'm going with Harry Kane in the starting lineup because I think that he needs some confidence. I think he needs some goals. And I think that this could be and should be the right place to get them. And most importantly, it is a confidence thing going into the Chelsea game, knowing that we have just won a game on Thursday night in the Europa Conference League. We've got to go into that Chelsea game with confidence on Sunday. It is a home game as well. And, as I say, if Harry Kane gets a couple of goals against Stade Rennais on Thursday evening, his confidence will be sky high going into the London derby. Apologies for not putting this kind of match preview in a separate video that I normally do. It is just that I'm trying to speed things up because I'm getting ready to go to France tomorrow morning. Apologies about that. I'll make sure that the match previews and the Tottenham news, rumours and report videos are separate in future. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club confirmed on Wednesday that their under-18s are set to begin their under-18 Premier League Cup campaign away to Leeds United this Saturday on the 18th of September. We're in Group B, along with Leeds United, Stoke City and Fulham. Each team will play each other once, either at home or away, with all group winners and the best performing runner-up from the 7 groups advancing to the knockout stage. The 3 group games are as follows. On Saturday the 18th of September, Leeds United away. On Saturday the 16th of October, Stoke City at home at Hotspur way. And then on Saturday the 27th of November, away at Fulham. A report has been published by the Daily Express and now stating that Tottenham make Frank Kessie contract offer to become the club's 4th highest paid player. Frank Kessie could be a man on the move in 2022 unless his AC Milan contract is resolved. The report then states that Tottenham have reportedly offered AC Milan midfielder Frank Kessie a deal which would make him the club's 4th highest paid player. The Ivory Coast international is set to be out of contract next summer, leaving a whole host of clubs to keep tabs on his situation over the coming months. Last season, he scored 13 league goals. After breaking through as a youngster with Atalanta, Kessie has already registered more than 300 senior appearances at the age of 24. AC Milan are supposedly keen to tie him down to a new deal, although if he decides not to, others can swoop in to negotiate pre-contract arrangements in January before a free summer move. And according to reports, AC Milan have already slapped over £100,000 a week on the table to convince him to stay. The report also states that Spurs are willing to go one better, however, with £130,000 a week allegedly in the pipeline. Such a sizable contract may be needed if they are going to fend off interest from the likes of PSG and Liverpool, particularly given that the Reds may have a ready-made spot waiting for him after failing to replace Wijnaldum in the summer. If Kessie accepted Tottenham's offer, he would become their 4th highest paid player behind Harry Kane, Tanguy Ndombele and Heung-min Son. Now, my thoughts on this, and I've said this before on this channel, Frank Kessie, fantastic player, goal-scoring midfielder, 13 goals in league competition in Serie A for AC Milan last season. We could certainly do with a goal-scoring midfielder right now, let alone in the summer of 2022. But if Tottenham could get a deal done in the January transfer window in order to sign him for the start of the 2022-23 season, it would be a fantastic deal, certainly on a free transfer as well. With all of that said, though, even in this report from the Daily Express and reports out in Italy stating about he could become the 4th highest paid player at Spurs, Tanguy Ndombele is in the top 3. We haven't even seen him play a competitive minute for Spurs so far this season. It'll be interesting to see whether Nuno puts him in the starting 11 or indeed a substitute in the game on Thursday night against Rennais. But players like Ndombele, they need to start playing games. They need to start stepping up and giving everything for the club, because we're paying these players top whack, top money, and they need to start putting shifts in. Now, lots of reports have been published in the last 24 hours all about Harry Kane possibly signing a brand new contract at Spurs. This one is a report from the Daily Express, and they are stating that Harry Kane will want Daniel Levy to make him a rare exception if he's going to sign a new Tottenham Hotspur contract. Tottenham Hotspur chairman Daniel Levy will have to go against his strict business mould to tie Harry Kane down to a new deal. Daniel Levy rarely includes release clauses in contracts, but may have to on this occasion if he's going to keep Harry Kane in North London beyond 2024. It then states that Toby Alderweireld is the only recent case where a Tottenham player has had a release clause inserted into his contract. When Spurs extended his deal by a further year in 2018, it triggered a £25 million release clause, which no suitors triggered before its 2019 expiry date. Harry Kane will also want to be a notable exception given his status for club and country and clear desire to leave for a new challenge. After Daniel Levy blocked a move for £150 million from Manchester City in the summer, Harry Kane will want to widen the pathway to a potential exit. Later on in this report, it says that Harry Kane's representatives will demand that Daniel Levy goes against his business model to include a release clause to any new contract offer. After signing a 6-year deal in 2018, Harry Kane won't want to hand Daniel Levy more years of control in his career, especially as he approaches the age of 30. After missing out on a blockbuster move to Manchester City in the summer, the England captain won't want a repeat at the end of this season. Whether Daniel Levy will willingly include a release clause in Harry Kane's new contract remains to be seen, but it will be a request. Lastly, in this report, it says at the end of August, Harry Kane confirmed that he would be staying at Tottenham and that his entire focus was on helping the club enjoy a successful 2021-2022 season. He wrote, "It was incredible to see the reception from the Spurs fans at Wolves on Sunday and to read some of the messages of support I've had in the last few weeks. I'll be staying at Tottenham this summer and will be 100% focused on helping the team achieve success." Now, my thoughts on this, absolutely delighted that Harry Kane is staying at Tottenham this season, and hopefully it will be for more seasons as well. But for his sake and Daniel Levy's sake, there shouldn't be any gentlemen's agreements, nothing like that. It should all be written down in contracts. And when I think back to the summer of how the Aston Villa executive board come out and explain the Jack Grealish situation about him having a release clause. If a club came in for him, they played Champions League football and they were willing to pay £100 million, they knew that he would be gone. I think that Harry Kane should have something like this in place. If a team like Manchester City are going to pay the price that Daniel Levy and the club want, then it's going to be working for everybody. Harry Kane will get the move that he wants. Tottenham will get the money that they want. Because when you think about it as well, that Aston Villa never, and they come out and said this, Aston Villa never ever thought that a club would come in and pay £100 million for Jack Grealish. So they have to come up with a figure, and it has to be a figure that Harry Kane would be happy with as well. So if Manchester City want Harry Kane, they would have to pay what Daniel Levy and Harry Kane have agreed on this new contract. So it'll be interesting times ahead, but gentlemen's agreements are not worth absolute anything. It has to be written down, and this situation, I'm hoping, will be sorted as soon as possible. Lots of rumours stating that this could happen in the next few weeks. I doubt any of us fans would know the content of the new contract if one was signed, but this situation definitely needs to be sorted out for sure. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.